2023년 플로리다주의 한 쇼핑몰 안에 있는 평범한 옷가게 주미즈 매장에 이상한 신고가 하나 접수됩니다. 한 직원이 근무 중 손님들에게 수상한 물질을 팔고 있다는 내용이었습니다. 신고가 사실인지 확인하기 위해 형사들은 사복 차림으로 매장을 여러 차례 방문했고 얼마 지나지 않아 문제의 직원인 29세의 패트릭을 직접 마주하게 됩니다. 그리고 패트릭은 정말로 옷가게 안에서 손님들에게 수상한 물건을 판매하고 있었는데요. 결국 잠복 형사는 손님인 척 패트릭에게 접근했고 그가 팔던 물건을 직접 구매하게 됩니다. 패트릭이 비밀 부업으로 팔고 있던 이 물건의 정체는 과연 무엇이었을까요? 지금 바로 확인해 보시죠.
What's up, man?
Patrick, how are you, buddy?
What up?
Patrick.
I got
Put your hands behind your back.
We'll explain everything in a second, okay?
Hello, how are you? Good. Where's his black backpack?
What's up?
He's got a black backpack. Is this his? This one's his? Okay. Thank you.
Alright, man, I'm just gonna double lock these on you, okay? So they don't walk up on you, okay?
Yep.
We'll explain everything to you here in a minute, alright?
Backpack's good.
Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna stick me, hurt me, anything like that?
Oh, none of those sticky. I got a phone.
Where's your black backpack at?
My black backpack?
Yeah.
You got it.
Got it. Just walk out. Thank you.
We are just outside the movie theaters are.
Or actually, if one of you guys want to take a photo.
I'll do that.
Anybody got their work phone on them?
패트릭이 체포되기까지는 채 10분도 걸리지 않았습니다. 경찰관들이 패트릭의 가방을 확인하자 그 안에서는 다름 아닌 버섯이 발견되는데요. 하지만 이 버섯은 우리가 흔히 먹는 일반적인 식용버섯이 아니었습니다. 정체는 바로 실로시빈 버섯, 일명 매직 머쉬룸 또는 환각버섯이라고 불리는 종류의 버섯이었습니다. 이 버섯에는 실로시빈이라는 성분이 들어있는데 이 성분을 섭취하게 되면 일시적으로 환각 효과를 경험하게 된다고 알려져 있는데요. 이 때문에 플로리다주에서도 실로시빈은 1급 규제약물로 분류되어 엄격하게 규제되고 있습니다. 그런데 패트릭은 이런 버섯을 자신의 집도 어두운 골목도 아닌 사람들이 오가는 옷가게 안에서 은밀하게 팔고 있었던 겁니다. 심지어는 나이를 불문하고 학생들에게도 이 버섯을 팔고 있었는데요. 체포 이후 패트릭은 경찰서로 연행되어 형사들의 신문을 받게 됩니다. 하지만 패트릭의 진술은 상당히 황당하며 할 말을 잃게 만드는데요. 계속 확인해 보시죠.
What's your name, dude? Patrick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. We're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Alright. Do you have any idea that I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
Nope.
So, months ago, we got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all?
No.
You don't sell anything? Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna stick with? Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today.
Yes.
Is that your black bag? Do you know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside the bag.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? Still, does any of this ring a bell? Like you've been selling, we've seen you, we've dealt with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to elaborate, like refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store. That's you during a deal that we did. Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do, I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you. We know for a fact you deal.
Okay.
So, do you do it to like help yourself with extra money, with financially, or help people out, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I don't do anything bad, nothing that bad, so.
And I'm not saying that you're a bad person, dude. We get it, like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there, it's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad dude. Like, you know, you don't look like a Pablo Escobar. Like, are you? I mean, I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do it for extra money, or?
No.
No one else is involved with it?
Mm-mm.
How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? Anyone? How much did you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap compared to what I thought an ounce of mushrooms would be.
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for $160?
How much would I get that for?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're making like $100 profit. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming if you buy it in bulk, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Yeah. How long have you been working at Zoomies?
A year in November.
Have you been doing it the whole time there?
No.
No? How long have you been selling out of the store?
A month or two.
Okay. So you see what the issue here is, right? Like, how big of a clientele do you have?
Not much.
Not much?
I don't make that much money.
Okay. Well, the issue obviously still stands that we're here, obviously, so...
Yeah.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
So you just started selling in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it from?
A guy.
Like locally, at the mall?
Yeah, an old friend.
Well, you don't seem like a bad dude, man. It's just one of those things
I've
where
heard,
you got
yeah.
caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has? I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's mainly weed that I get from him, but I've stocked up a long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
You said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
So that was from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old in there.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second.
시치미를 떼며 모르는 척하던 패트릭은 잠복경찰과 직접 거래했던 장면이 담긴 사진을 보여주자 그제야 본격적으로 사실을 털어놓기 시작합니다. 또한 패트릭은 버섯이 많은 사람들에게 약이 된다며 기가 막히고 코가 막히는 논리를 펼치기 시작합니다. 하지만 패트릭 이 남자 보통의 판매상이 아니었습니다. 그야말로 연금술사라도 된 것처럼 버섯의 효과를 더 강하게 만드는 복용법까지 줄줄이 설명하기 시작하는데요. 그리고 이어지는 그의 무용담은 점점 더 황당한 방향으로 흘러갑니다. 패트릭의 어이없는 진술을 계속 확인해보시죠.
Let me just ask you now. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask you, and you just kind of give it to them. What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles, because
I try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting it, man.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Well, juveniles, I mean, in the teenage years, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference.
I mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never. But you've had yourself personally.
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called, I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's
learning.
called checking. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in juice, which is it reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms, which it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip. So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you take 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours. Yeah.
So what do? Do you like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well, that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time, so I did that. I did it in the dark in my bed, and I like time travel. It was scary. I like partied with demon clown guys and stuff.
Jesus.
It was fun. Yes, but that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take, because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout the country. It does help in a therapeutic sense.
No, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, that's fine. So you don't want to say where the rest of it is?
I'd rather not.
Okay, then yeah, we're right to say no. I just want to make sure that it's not laying around where someone can get to it or try it or kid or anything like that.
Does like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. All the other times, it's usually just, things are just kind of moving and colors are
When
weird.
you're like on that 70s show kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much in.
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw like crazy demon clowns and stuff that I time travel.
이후 패트릭은 구치소로 연행되었고 며칠 뒤 총 55,000달러의 보석금을 보석 보증 업체를 통해 납부 후 석방됩니다. 패트릭에게 적용된 혐의는 총 3가지였습니다. 첫 번째는 실로십인 제조 및 판매 목적 소지 혐의, 두 번째는 실로십인 소지 혐의, 그리고 세 번째는 휴대전화 같은 통신기기를 범죄에 사용했을 때 적용되는 통신기기 불법 사용 혐의였습니다. 위 3가지 혐의로 기소된 패트릭은 이후 법정에서 유죄를 인정하지도 무죄를 주장하지도 않는 노 콘테스트를 선택하였고 법원은 패트릭에게 적용된 3가지 혐의를 모두 유죄로 판단했습니다. 그 결과 패트릭에게는 6개월 구금형과 6개월 운전면허 정지 처분이 내려졌습니다. 결국 패트릭은 체포 직후 보석으로 풀려나 석방 상태에서 재판을 받았지만 선고일에 다시 수감되는 처지가 됐습니다. 이상으로 영상을 마치며 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.